I guess it's recording. Yes, recording. And what's up, everybody? This is Smoke Room episode 13. Yeah, 13. And this one I'm bringing back a guest from previous episodes, actually two of them. Coda Mora and Vince Masters, aka Flashstone. Introduce yourself again.
Hey everybody, it's Coda Mora back again with another episode of the Smoke Room with Smokey.
Let's hope my introduction does not have ear rape.
Indeed.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, and I can't. I bring y'all back on here because I approached y'all about this what was it, a couple days ago, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I posted it because I've been thinking about doing it for a while, and I didn't really have the confidence to do it back then because I've been going through a lot. But I was just like, everything's been going all right. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna try this. And the whole thing was, over the years, I've been thinking, I always want to leave a mark. I want to leave a mark here, doing this in call. I like doing it. I've been here for a long time. And I just want to leave my mark and be like, Smokey did that, remember? And Smokey was not, everybody thought Smokey was a bad dude, but he did this, and this is what I want to do. I want to be remembered for something good instead of all the drama I was part of back in the day. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been experiencing through a lot of drama in the past. It was some unnecessary stuff, and I feel, I want to do this just to prove to them, eh, to prove to them and to prove to myself that I can do this. And the fact that I got y'all on board on this, and I actually got I think Karen Bash on here on board, and I got a bunch of people who actually came up to me today and just went, no, I got you. They want to be a part of this. There's people I never met before. I never met these people before ever, and that was interesting for me because I was at work.
Yeah, when you're looking to make an impact with a show or with a brand that you want to do, a good handful of people will join you. Sometimes it's out of their own personal gain, sometimes it's just for them to help support a show.
Yeah, I think it's because everybody could tell I was speaking from my heart because this is something I really important. You know what I mean? Because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. This ain't something I just came up with out of the spur of the blue moment. This has been something that been in my head a long time. You know,
Yeah, I know how that feels. Like
go ahead.
it took me a good time to think about bringing back FGW. It took me a good minute to think about it, and after a while, there it was just the deciding factor. I'm not really doing anything at the moment, so might as well just go ahead with the idea. Because if I do it when I'm good and ready, I'm never gonna do it.
Chris,
Right.
what about you, Cody?
Uh, what was the question?
What?
Or
It
No,
wasn't
you.
more really a question. It was
Uh,
about Smokey planning this whole thing and looking to make a difference.
what are your
hmm.
thoughts about that? About wanting to make a difference?
So I think my thoughts on trying to make a difference in the COD community is that in a way the COD community has been quite kinda very it's very divided in a sort of way, right? So it's like when you're in the COD community nowadays, it's just filled with you got random people just making e-fez and all that sort of stuff, and they're going to be claiming, oh, I'm going to be changing the entire COD game just by adding literally the exact same people, the exact same way of getting championships and all that sort of stuff, and there's really not that much sort of stuff. And it's like when you go around in the COD community, you mostly just have people just talk about the same shows like FAM and this and that and this and that and this and that. And I remember since Smokey has been in that sort of era where it's like it was very different compared to now, because if you were to look at very old like COS shows and all that sort of stuff, you would see that it could be very unique in a sort of way. Just like there would always be a time where I would just think about, let's just say WWE 13, WWE 2K14, or anything that's kind of like in that sort of generation of that matter. You used to have all these types of people that you do not know who they are whatsoever. And since it's like Twitter wasn't all that back then, and it was mostly just communication probably on other sorts of platforms, you would see pretty much just a very new set of people. And now the thing is, it's like I don't really know how it really was back then, because I only joined the COD community back in like late 2018. So
I had no. But yeah, I can speak on that, because back then it was a lot different, because of the simple fact that it was more on entertainment or comedy. Trying to figure out how you can entertain or make people laugh. It's a story. They had like guys like Carl Winslow, and they had like celebrity guys and stuff like that. It wasn't all original back then. It was like guys like Kramer and like Burger King, like Burger King man or whatever, and Ronald McDonald and Green Ranger and all that. It was just different styles and everything. Terminator, all kinds of different things. It makes it. Say it again.
I remember the Terminator.
Yeah, but yeah.
You just think so.
Go ahead.
No, I just said the strangest thing to put in 2K.
Yeah, it is pretty weird.
Yeah, and sorry.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, and it's like when you're naming all these sorts of names, it is something that nobody's really ever heard of. It's like just go to like older games. Let's just go with COD contests and all that sorts of stuff, right? So it's like people used to do COD contests. That's how I kind of figured out how COD would work. It's like I could guarantee you the majority of the people inside of that, you'll pretty much find new CODs. It's like there was even one time when I went into a COD contest and the creativity was so free, and that's one thing I really want to get into in a sec. Those CODs, it's like you could even make like literally make a COD look like a freaking pig that just came out of hell, or some stuff like that. And going into, it's like what you were kind of like saying, it's all for the entertainment and all that sort of stuff. How I kind of like saw that entertainment was mostly expressed by a mix of creative story, the creative freedom that everybody would have. I think also it's like the collaboration people could do on ideas, and then it's like you put it right into the game. And I kind of felt that the older generation would kind of have it a bit easier, because it's just all like they could just look in through all these sorts of scenes and create a story and all that sort of stuff, and you'll see like that one scene that would just be like, oh, this would be like really good for the character and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's how you could actually make COD stand out. It's like you find a scene and try to edit it so that it would literally fit how the COD goes with a storyline and everything. And that's how it's like, it's quite easy to make a character stand out back then compared to now, where it's like, and I think I was speaking to you about that in the DMs, where it's like in 2K19 and 20 and all that sort of stuff, you can't really do much of that, considering it's like even if you were to go in to create a video, you kind of just have like these basic cutscenes that don't really do much besides from like what happens in the universe mode and all that sort of stuff. So
The game just pissed me off. I'm not gonna get into that, but it just pissed me off.
But it was like cutthroat back then. You gotta understand, it was freaking bad because everybody could not get known. There wasn't that many leagues out there. There was a lot of leagues, but not many leagues would accept original call. You gotta understand that. And if you got in there, if you got your name out there and you got known, people would do whatever they could to get over you, to get to that. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you have to watch out for yourself mostly. I'd be getting attacked left. I'd be getting attacked by somebody on my right. I didn't know what to do most of the time because I had to watch my back every 2 seconds. And I made it through it. There were times where it was tough. I won't say I regret anything because I had a time. I don't regret nothing back then because it made me who I am today. And I have fun making the videos. You gotta understand though, I was telling y'all in this interview before, I used to drink a lot. And
oh
you get
really?
me drink. Yeah, I used to drink a lot, and people get me pissed off. People be talking shit, and I get drunk and I call them out on video. I probably got some videos on my channel still to this day where I'm just drunk as fuck. Like, you stupid motherfucker! You don't talk to me like that. Who the fuck you think you are? I didn't think.
I think that's how it is nowadays with COD, just all like filled
So with drinking, they're just playing Fortnite and then really get pissed. That's really all it is.
The one thing though, I will say that I really don't regret is being real because that might have caused a lot of problems, but at least I wouldn't do it behind their back. I did it on a video where they could see me. I didn't say it behind their back. I didn't sugarcoat anything. I would just, it's like I'm gonna say this. It's on my mind, and if I don't get it out, then I ain't being me. That's the way I felt. I thought I was doing the right thing, because that's where I grew up.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how we got on this. We are all kinds of fucked up sideways on this topic. But what the whole point of this whole topic is just the difference between COD nowadays and difference between then is that then they did it for the fans and more for not themselves. And now people just do call for basically just them. They ain't no playback. You watch it one time and that's it. You watch it for your match and that's it. But if you get a good story based fan, you can go back and watch it again and again and again. I have. I like leagues like that. You can just replay them anytime you want to memory. And I feel like that's what they're missing in COD because you can't. People want to come to COD whenever they see the same character. You know what I mean? Over and over again. I'm the best I'm the best in the whole COD community. Nobody can touch me. I'm God. And it's the same thing over and over and over. And it's hard for me to promo against the people with defense because it's just, I don't know, it's hard to promo against something that you hear all the time, and I don't know, it just kind of turns me off when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, it's like when you're telling me when you're telling me that everybody just wants to like say how much, like everybody would always love to tell you it's like, oh yeah, I'm the best in the entire business, and it's just all like, to me, throughout my entire life I've heard people say that so much throughout literally everything, and I think I've said this in like the previous episode that I was on. It's like people would say that they're the best in literally anything so much that literally saying that you're the best has lost its meaning. No matter how many times you back it up and all that sort of stuff. If you're the best in one company, somebody's going to be the best in the next company, and then in the next company, next company, next company. So it's like it's impossible to really say who's the legitimate best in CAW when it's like really the most of the people that are really just saying it are only just letting bots control them and all that sort of stuff, and they're using like a move set that the majority of the others are going to use and all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
So-
start move sets.
It's like you got me. I use the curb stomp in my move set. God knows how many other CAWs are using curb stomps as their finishers, or let's just say Smokey's End of Days. Who knows how many other people are going to be using the End of Days? If like,
They're not.
it's like, what is it? We can't really determine who the best really is when it's just all like we're just only doing it for the sake of just entertainment, and it's like, you know, there's got to be at least other stuff that you could put to your character besides just saying how good you are and da 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 da, because that it even goes to real wrestling when that's just one of the biggest cliches in there. You got a wrestling character, especially a cocky heel, that's just saying, I'm better than you know it. And that's kind of like a pet peeve. It's like, yeah, their character seems kind of entertaining, but then just all like this, I'm better than you, you're better than me. It can kind of lose its meaning once you hear it a certain amount of times.
Yeah. And one
Yeah.
thing, go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing.
Oh, but yeah, one thing that I got a pet peeve about is when somebody promos against me. I've been here a long time, so I hear the same thing come at me. They call me Smokey the Bear. They make fun of my because I'm from Alabama. They call me hillbilly and everything else. I hear that so much that when that's the first thing I hear from these people, and all I hear was Smokey the Bear, and then they sit there and like, come on, come on. I'm like, don't just say something that's gonna be fair and well that you ain't the first person that comes up with that. That's everybody's first thing gonna come at me, Smokey the Bear. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, I get it, Smokey the Bear, I get it, but what's so creative about that? Whenever somebody comes at me or wants to feud with me, I want them to do the homework. I want them to go back and look at my career and find weaknesses and go after them. You know what I mean? Be creative with it and make me push myself. That's what I want. I like that. I like to push myself, make myself better. I like to make whoever I'm feuding with better. Because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other. We ain't supposed to be kind of basically just bury each other. You know what I mean? That's what people try to do. I don't understand that.
So you're saying it's like, okay, if you're telling people, hey, go back through my career and find this about me, like, are you saying it to probably try to add more fun to the feud? Just get some burns here, you'll come back with some burns at them back, and then it's just all like, you got like a good old, like, holy shit, that clap was loud.
Yeah, the only thing that I got a thing about is they tried to go into the personal part, out of character stuff, and they bring it into call. I don't like that shit. And people do that a lot, and I don't like it. People can do whatever they want, but it makes things it affects a lot more people whenever they do that, because like new people will see that and be like, why should I join this league with this person? Because I don't want that to happen to me, because people are sensitive nowadays. Y'all know this. People get offended over anything. You hiccup wrong and people get offended. So
Oh, boy, you were just listing off things that are pet peeves of mine. People just too sensitive.
yeah. But people do go over the line on a lot of things because nobody knows the limits anymore. You know,
Oh yeah, I'm not.
back in
I
we
won't
knew that.
if people get it out of line a lot. But when you are just trying to say something and people just take it the wrong way, way out of proportion, it's not on you. It's on them. It's really stupid.
Yeah.
Right. It's like if you make one simple joke that they don't like, they're just gonna try and expose you out on the internet for something that could be just considered not as offensive to you, but then all of a sudden it's offensive to them, and they're just going all tweety, 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 tweet. I mean, it depends on the joke, but at the same time, it's like,
Come on.
come on.
Come on.
It's like,
Come on.
me, I'm kind of more into the edgy humor and all that sort of stuff. And it's like, I can completely understand if people don't really understand that and all that sort of stuff. But, or if another example is if we have like a bad take on something. It's like if we were to have a bad take on, let's just say we say something that they disagree with you about.
Mhm.
Instead of just saying, "Oh, I disagree because I believe this, and this," they're just gonna tell you, "Oh, shut the fuck up! You're so ignorant. You don't know anything. You're an idiot. Get the fuck out of here," and all that sort of stuff. And I'm just all like,
Well,
we
then.
all really, I mean, we all have probably reacted that way over some sort of bad take before, and it's like that's something that we really should stop at some point. Just actually stop. Probably just at least tell somebody, "Oh, I disagree about this," and that's what kind of also puts a division inside of the community. We take things a lot more differently, and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
And people, you gotta understand though, whenever you're getting attacked constantly, you can be on the edge. You know what I mean? Especially when you've been getting attacked for a long time, and then you go around people that's kidding. You know what I mean? But they're kidding in a way that you're not for sure how to take it. You know, I'm trying to figure out how to put it in words because some people can act. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Some people can make it seem like they're for real and they joking around. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it's like they're just doing the troll
Yeah.
sort of
Basically.
I ain't talking about me. I'm just talking about in general. I've seen that a lot, and people will lose it. But I've seen it happen. It's crazy. But I just don't understand why people go to them links just to mess with people. And it's kind of messed up. That's why I feel like everything went to shit with Call. Because whenever going back to earlier SNL forums, it was a cutthroat place. The week did not last long there. I'm telling you, the week did not last because there's 1,000 people a day come through in there. If you missed 2 or 3 hours in that forum, you missed a lot because there was constantly shit going on, and you had been on your guard at all times. And you got to understand, I was a mod in this chat box, and freaking damn, there was freaking people hating on me so damn much because I was a mod there. You know how many people that were trying to get me kicked out?
I mean, to be fair, this was back when you were like growing up through all that sort of stuff. So I could pretty much tell because it's like I remember being in like lobbies in like 2011 and 2007, 2011, and all that. And it's like, yeah, basically, if people don't like you, they will let you know they don't like you.
Yeah. It would be stupid though to be biased situation because they don't know why they don't like you. They just going off what somebody said and they overreacting in a way. But yeah, we're gonna move on from this because we've been on this for a
Yeah, we
little
probably
bit.
should.
Yeah, but I just wanted to give people the insight about it, because people don't really know a lot about the past and everything, like the old style colleagues and everything. When the bad and the good came with it. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about a memory. I told y'all earlier before we got on this recording about some of my favorite moments of mine. And I had this whole Vladimir Kozlov thing in WDL, and I wasn't supposed to originally be a superstar there. I was just being a commentator, and that was it. I was going to be a commentator, and I was in another. I was already in a call league. I was in a league called XWE and RCW, but WDF was like a popular league. It got popular very quickly, and it's at like 8,000 subscribers right now, and um I called Vladimir Kozlov a Russian idiot, and I kept talking shit about him because he just annoyed me. And every time I tried to do a Russian leg sweep, I called it an American leg sweep. And I just made this a whole skit where I just freaking change everything Russian and make it American or something. Just fucking with him. It was fucking hilarious because I would just go off. And the fans, for some reason, they like that, and they freaking made that possible to be a feud, because the owner wouldn't want to do it originally. And I didn't even think it was going to happen. I was just having fun with it, because back then, we didn't have Skype or anything like that. We had freaking like a fire shirt. I can't remember X, I can't remember the X Fire or something like that. But yeah, so we had if we wanted to, we had to try to get it in one take every single time, and I did not want to stop. So I would just freestyle everything that I see during the show, and that's what caused me to do so many, have so many of my catchphrases throughout the years, like that. That Kozlov thing happened, and then probably like a year later, had this thing in FWZ where me and this guy named Jamco, we was talking, and for some reason RVD was getting DDT'd, and the only thing that came out of my mouth was DVD, and I immediately caught it whenever I said it. I was like, why did I say that?
Wait, DVD or DDD?
DVD. Like DDT RVD. So I said DVD. And
Oh, DVD.
I got crossed up trying to say both at the same time. I'm just like, I cannot stop laughing and do that. I think it was more because I was laughing because I caught myself right after I said it. I was like, oh.
Yes.
Have y'all ever had that moment? Have you ever had something like that happen to y'all where you're just
Plenty of times on commentary. We've had plenty of slip-ups.
Yeah, especially from me. So like whenever it's on commentary or if it's in a party or whatever, I don't really remember like that like something would just come out of my mouth for absolutely no reason, and it would be the stupidest thing that that would come out of my mouth, and then all of a sudden you got Vince, and then you got all these other people going all like, "Excuse the fuck out of me! What the fuck did you just say, little pal?" And I'm all like,
Okay.
God damn it. This is where it's like there's a trend going on where it's just, well, in the friend group that me and Vince are in, where it's just all like every time something stupid comes out of my mouth, I just get my kayfabe girlfriend Robin Van slap me in the face like that,
Yeah.
and then a hashtag goddammit Coda in the end.
yeah.
It's usually how it goes.
Anything else? Any other memory?
Called several moves the wrong things on multiple occasions, but if it were funny moments where you like legitimately slip up, there was one time I accidentally called one of my female stars a male star, and we just immediately was like, wait, when was this a match? And we just like laugh about it for a whole minute.
Yeah.
I remember on Catch Style, I think this was like in the season premiere, where, what was it? I accidentally called Switchblade Rage, what was it? Jada Storm or something. And then all of a sudden, it's like everybody's telling me, like, code up, wrong person. This is Switchblade Rage. And I was all like, I am so sorry.
For me, I couldn't care because I was terrible with names and I couldn't remember any of them to save my life. It's going to take a good minute to remember your name because I am terrible with them. If I see you, if I see you about 5 times in a row and see your and you tell me your name or they tell me their name, I will remember it very so slowly.
Hang on a second. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze there for a moment. Okay.
Don't be wait.
You know Brandon Ace from? Do you know Brandon Ace? I was like, who's Brandon Ace? And I was like, that one black guy from Boston Knee Party. Not Boston Knee Party. Wait, what Boston Knee Party? Nope, it's Baltimore's Finest. Baltimore's Finest. And then he showed me pictures. I was like, oh yeah, those guys. They were tag team champions. They're like, yeah, that's them. I was like, oh, okay, that's the name. Like, that's me on a daily basis. I will forget people's names, and I feel bad for it. But I will know their names. I will know their faces, not their names.
It's that hair dye, man. It got into your brain.
What?
I said it's that hair dye, man. Freaking blue.
It's the hair dye, the acid, everything, man.
Man, you've been doing a lot of shit. Just smoke weed.
Had me on some free time. I've been using all that waste. And it's really been fucking me up. I'm seeing my fingers move and not how I think they should.
At least you like Vince over here. He got damn quarantine mask on all the time.
Yeah.
He walking around like the boogeyman.
You just see
like a boogeyman.
dealing with quarantine. He's just like snapping chicken bones. It's like, this is the only pleasure I get out of breaking bones at this point.
I don't know. He got me in Catch Style, so yeah, that's the storyline anyway.
Yep. No, I said
we got
Kyle.
breaking bones in quarantine.
Jesse, but I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah.
He's just in quarantine.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you a little bit more. Another FWZ story. We were doing this mega call event called Collision 2 actually, and the match was Smokey's Dealer versus Silverlight. See, the thing was, I had a dealer, and that's what we named him, Smokey's Dealer. And we had this match. It was 3 parts long. It was like probably like 20 minutes. People hated it because it was that long. But then this whole thing, I ended up, me and Jamco argued a lot on commentary back then. And he said something. I said, "Shut up, macaroni head." Yeah, what?
Macaroni head.
Shut up, macaroni head. Okay, that gives me an idea. That just gives me an idea. Just shut up, macaroni head.
I think it'd be up my head. It's like I'll be freestyling whenever I'll be doing a promo sometimes, and it's like there's one promo in DCA. I basically called this one dude a freaking pussy ass bitch because something like I can't remember what it was. He was accusing me of something like that of working together with an old friend of mine that basically take control of the company or something like that. So I wasn't supposed to say it, but I said, "You stupid pussy ass bitch," and it just went off. And it just made it bad. That's the thing, though. It works sometimes, you know. It made my character. It made my transition because for a long time my character was a face, and at that moment, that's whenever I started transitioning to a heel finally. And it took me like almost 10 years to evolve my character enough where it could be that way because I was over the face. I was really over. People were scared to book me as a heel because I was so over the face. That's how it was.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on. Everybody, this is what we just talking about good memories and stuff like that, giving y'all a good insight about why we like to do this. You know, we all got stories about something we did or some crazy messed up drama or whatever. We went through that, but it made us who we are today. You know, and I always wanted to help people so they did not have to go through some of that shit. Because if you, the way I want to have this thing done is whenever you come to us, no matter what it is, you can come up to us and you can need help doing a promo or get better doing a promo. One of us will be able to help you. It don't matter who it is, cause most of us know how to do that. Um, if you want to come up to us and that you need help evolving your character, like making your character unique in a way, make it stand out. I'm sure somebody would be able to help you. You know, we all got experience doing this. Um, I know I've been doing it since 2007, so I know how to keep my character fresh. I know how to help people keep their character fresh. Because you don't want to be the same for too long. You know, I can't be that way. Can y'all?
Yeah, it takes a bit.
Pretty much. I agree with Vince here.
It depends because you can have you will have a good character. But in most cases it depends on the matches and the people you have the matches with. Because there were times in my first Fed that I was originally the DDT Master and then the most radioactive man on the planet. And I had very good matches. I won some ladder matches, won a couple of other matches, but I was never getting anywhere until I had a rivalry against literally the biggest SOB on the entire roster, where I clotheslined his ass out the ring in the Royal Rumble. He jumped me backstage, and we duked it out in the entire backstage locker room. And then we had a Iron Man match afterwards. The Iron Man match was lackluster, but we had a feud going through fighting each other in hardcore matches or in backstage. It all depends on what your character can be better in when it comes to fight style. Because you can be a great wrestler and have no character, or just be charismatic and have the worst matches. And on rare occasions, you will have both, because you can talk as much shit as you possibly can. You can hype yourself up in the show, and then you will bury yourself in the match. Sometimes it's better to leave your talking in the ring, and that's sometimes what I usually do. On rare occasions, I will cut a promo to chew out the person that I absolutely hate or talk about what I want to do. I want hardcore matches. I want to decimate the entire division. I have done that before. I was a hardcore champion, and I had a hell of a lot of hardcore matches. I have had ladder matches that have been good, and I've had some decent cut promos, but sometimes when I have a promo to do, the match doesn't go my way.
Yeah.
I have fun with it. I always peak my moment whenever it comes to cutting a promo. Sometimes it's like on that catch style promo I did. I felt my momentum going down a little bit, and I talked to Vince. I was just like, I got to do it. I told Vince it's gonna happen. it's going to happen. I'm going to cut this promo and it's going to air. And I was that determined because, I want to make catch style entertaining just as much as they do. And that's what the call community needs is people like that. We all try to do this for fun. We all try to make good, interesting stuff for people to watch. But you have to be open and talk with the owner and who you working with and everything else, so you can find a way to work together in the storyline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I kind of want to actually put my side of like what Vince was saying about his career, what you're saying about your career, and all that sort of stuff. And you're saying that it's fun to like go to the owner and talk about your ideas and all that sort of stuff and see if it can go to plan and all that. Now, my career, like it's had its successes and all that. Like I've had some achievements. I've won titles and all that stuff. But when I first started out in my career, whenever I would join an EFED or whatever, like even if I were to win the world championship and all that sort of stuff, it like the championships don't really mean much. But then even if I didn't have the championships, it's like there was nothing really creative to go for because all you're doing is just matches. So, I think that's how it went with my career until I would go into a story-based, based fed such as catch style, because what I've always known is that just having a storyline, like how Vince was like trying to say, it's like you pretty much just try your best to go with what fits best with your character. And with the E-Feds and all that sort of stuff, I would get used to how my Ka performs in the ring and all that sort of stuff. All that I've known is that I would be a striker. I would kind of be a little bit of a grapplist or something like that. I would be like a low-key high flyer. Like I don't go for those over-the-top, flippity, floppity, kickity, sploopity, some type of bullshit that you'll see a bunch of other superstars go with. What? Go ahead.
Say sploop.
This man says slowly, slowly, splishy, splooshy.
Yep. And yep, and that's what usually happens when I talk and all that sort of stuff. I'll just go into like full on stroke mode. But kind of getting back into what I'm,
On the Swantons too.
And the Swantons and all that sort of stuff. So, I think what mostly got my name out there though was just me making memes and making my own content, and how I would kind of just get well known if I were to go to school or if I were to go to work or something like that. I'm mostly known for my personality and my comedy and all that sort of stuff. So when I started out in I kind of wanted to be taken a lot more seriously. But then whenever it's like when I was speaking in my episode about like trying to add the Mountain Dew into the entire mix, and then just making my character just this full out goofball. I mean, that I learned how that's how my could pretty much shine, is that I don't take myself full on serious and all that sort of stuff, and that's what people would be saying about me in previous episodes that I'm in, and I'm not in, but I would be watching previous episodes, and then all of a sudden people would be dropping my name, and they're just all like, well, Kota doesn't take himself seriously. He just does all these sorts of content, sorts of stuff that pretty much just is literally just full of comedy, and people say that's what's missing in Ka. And I take that to my advantage because it's just all like, me, I'm all about trying to entertain people and all that sort of stuff. And it's like, if I'm going to be in your show, I want to try and at least entertain people in some sort. If it's like some sort of backstage segment where I'm just making myself look like an idiot or something like that, or if I'm commentary like I would be on Catch Style, literally just I'm willingly slapping myself hard in the face or just whacking
Wait,
my
hold it.
headset
You
around.
slapped yourself in the face?
Yeah, I slapped myself in the face.
Why? We just slap our hands.
No,
You for
because
real?
it's like I slapped myself in the face just to get a realistic effect, as
Yeah.
well as
Hands.
Hey,
how would you not know that I would slap myself in the face? You thought I was just clapping the whole time?
Dude, I
I
thought
get.
you did the Gordon Ramsay hand slap. Where's the lamb sauce? I thought you were doing that this whole time.
Props to that. He's a method actor. He has to make it realistic. So yes.
Yeah, I got to make it realistic in some sort because it's just all like what I've
Gotta
known
Why
from my
does-
friends is that if you don't really make it as much realistic, then what's the point? And all that sort of stuff. So I slap myself in the face. I'm just okay.
yourself in the neck or something, like wrestlers do. They go for the neck, not the face. Shit.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, my face hurting. I hurt my face.
Now I should tell you to shut the hell up, macaroni head. Okay?
Macaroni.
I can't.
You shut up, macaroni.
Hey, I'll tell you something. I give you another. I give you one more random saying I say. It's called a crunch muncher. I was saying it.
I remember that.
What in the name of Sacagawea is a crunch muncher?
You don't want to know.
You
You don't know. Trust me. It's better to not know.
Well, let me guess. If I were to look it up, I would immediately regret it, like I've done with others.
Yes.
It's like,
Just advise you go into incognito mode ASAP.
I say some random things and think about
On
what
it.
is. I'm a big Tupac fan. So
Coda, I'm gonna send you this. I really don't let your reaction just don't get too upset. But Smokey, you were saying?
I was saying I'm a Tupac fan, so it basically everything that he said in his music and something like that, I'll integrate into my character a little bit. Like if I'm healed, I'd be like, I don't, you know how I got the whole, I don't give a fuck. I'm Smokey. You know, Tupac would say that. I don't give a fuck. You know, that's how you see certain things. I added it to my character from that. You know, the whole me against the world type of thing. That's how my character is. Oh crap. My phone's trying to die on me. Hang on one second. But yeah, I try to add things like little things like that because you know it's something. Tupac's like my favorite rapper out of everybody, so it makes sense. You know, you always want to add something to your character that you are passionate about. You know what I mean? Like, what is that about you? What do you add to your character from something that you're a fan of or whatever?
What have I added to my character?
Yeah, like anything, like any sayings or anything you got from like somebody else.
I mean, in times like that, there are times when I mostly want to try and make up my own types of sayings. So it's like, what in the name of Sacagawea? It literally, I think it was from the show called So Random, where there was like this sagging sort of segment. So
Why did you open up a part of my mind from my childhood after that?
no, like you know, with Sunny with a Chance on Disney Channel.
I know. I remember Sunny with
And then they had that spin off with So Random. So they had this sort of segment where it was just like these guys are just sagging to the most extreme, and then you got this one guy that I can't.
Oh my god.
So this guy kind of like made a pun towards the guy. Who in the name of Sacagawea are you? So literally, I took that and I took out the sagging sort of part, and
I
I
just made
and I
it
thought and I thought of the name Sacagawea. I think it was like from Lewis and Clark or something.
Lois and Clark.
Yep. Yeah, Lewis and Clark.
What?
Wasn't Sacagawea the name?
Lois and Clark.
Lois and Clark. Okay.
I think it
What?
Yeah, so I thought of the name Sacagawea, so it's just all like, what in the name of Sacagawea? And I'm just all like, okay, I'll make that as a saying, and I'm gonna try and say it so many times to where people could at least say that, and it's never caught on yet, which I'm not surprised. But
You're a
So-
second.
so mostly so mostly it's like I haven't really gotten as many like of these sayings yet or whatever, but it's like there will be a time where it's like something I would come up with will like catch on and all that sort of stuff. It basically just takes time and
Yeah.
everything.
Or-
You know, for
Well,
all my characters, as many as them as I've made, I don't have a single catchphrase for any of them, except for Aiden Braddock, and it's the most generic one I could think of. Fight me, I'm Irish.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I was like, I was looking at Kyle Brewer's jacket, at the back of his hoodie.
Mhm.
For some reason, I see the phrase "Keep it Brewer," Kyle Brewer, like "Keep it Brewer," and I'm all like,
Never. That was Kyle Brewer, but
yeah, it was Kyle Brewer.
keep it
That's what I said
Brewer.
earlier.
Keep it.
Earlier, me.
Kyle Brewer
I
is
think I was
sponsored.
talking. I was
Keep it
talking to
Brewer.
Vince earlier. I was talking to Vince earlier about this. I said I want you to cut a promo with me, and we're gonna cut a promo against somebody else. But all you gotta do, Vince, is just breathe loud. I just want you to breathe like Kane did back in the day. That's all you gotta do. They don't have participation in the whole thing.
Just grab the gas mask and it's just like. Just breathing heavy in a freaking gas mask as if he's from Resident Evil.
Yeah.
What that?
What the fuck was that?
Hey, Christ.
You just killed the fans' ears, man. They dead. You're just gone.
That woke me up like, excuse me?
You done killed the fans. Why you do that?
That was me.
I'm mentally sane, you know. That could be another one of my sayings. I'm
Yep.
totally sane, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna. I don't know how we get so fucking sidetracked when we talk. Oh God. Between the three of us, we just fucking this whole thing up. But yeah. Okay. We'll move on. Okay. I'm gonna talk about something real quick. Well, I'm not sure how long y'all want to talk. We can talk how long as y'all want to, but trying to figure out what else I want to talk about this. This is something that you might not understand, everybody, but this is something that I hope y'all really take to heart whenever I'm explaining this to y'all, because it's something that I've been working on for a long time. It's something I've been wanting to do. You know, it's like something. You know how people, when somebody says it's their prophecy or somebody had to do this or that, their main goal and the whole time they're doing something, they want to achieve this. This is that for me. This is that big thing that if I completed it, I'll probably die by then. I'll be like dead. But no, it's something that if I can achieve this, if y'all help me and we all work together to get this done, I promise y'all it won't probably help me no more different than it does now, but it would help all of us, because this community, I think everybody outside the community and everything needs it. You know, everybody's acting like nowadays, like it's me, 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 me. You know, it ain't about me, 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 me. It's about us, us. You know, it ain't about one person. It's about all of us. You know, don't y'all think that? Because we all in this to have fun and create material. You don't need to be just thinking about yourself. Okay, we get it. You're popular. People like your call. Okay, we get it. But you ain't everything. If everybody on the roster hates you, then what's that going to help you with? You know what I mean? Nobody going to want to work with you eventually because you're a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I just feel it like I don't know that y'all will learn a lot. In the coming probably I don't know how long it's gonna be a while before I can actually get this thing going because I gotta get Doofus and Twinkle Toes right here trained and everything else and figure out how what they're gonna do and I gotta get other people on board, and then I gotta find a way to get y'all in here. And I don't know what the hell. I'm just hoping to God that Coda don't screw up.
No promises, mate.
Oh God, he's gonna make one of y'all his ballet person or something like that. I don't know. Okay, now everybody's getting quiet now, so it's just me. I guess both these two giving out right now. It's been almost an hour, 6 minutes. I just wanted to come on here. I appreciate everybody being supportive and everything of me on this whole thing. I appreciate everybody watching the smoke room that has because I had 12 episodes out in probably like a 3 week period. And people told me I was crazy. People told me I was crazy because I put 12 episodes out in 3 weeks. They say, why didn't you spread it out? I was like, because I felt like I owed it to everybody because I ain't did videos in a while. You know what I mean? I just wanted to do it, just make up for lost time, basically. You know.
Right.
So now that I'm back on track a little bit, I'm hoping that I can get back on a normal thing. But y'all got anything? Y'all getting quiet over here. Y'all got anything you want to say?
Hmm. Anything that I would want to say, or
Yeah, about this whole thing. Like you want to tell these people?
what I could probably say is that if we were to try if we were to try our best to kind of make it at least close to how it felt back in the olden days when it was more about entertainment besides just thinking about ourselves, I think that's how we're going to evolve COD back in the right direction and all that sort of stuff. Because it's like, although you have like uh all these successful shows going on right now, like All Out, you got eFed Mania going on, you have FAM being brought back, you have like probably what is it, Revenge Wrestling. Like there's probably like some new shows that are going on out there, but at the same time, we can probably just try our best to actually try to make shows that it's like we could try our best to kind of make it like how it used to be, just make it entertaining. It's like we could try to see what we could do for Cause to make their own content, whether it's like some sort of photo edit or probably some sort of meme or maybe just a video kind of like trying to advertise themselves to try to make themselves stand out. It's like we should try our best to at least encourage people to express more of themselves rather than just simply let this go on and let this community just be all divided and all that sort of stuff. And that's pretty much why I suggest joining the New Age Legacy Discord server, because like Smokey is trying to say, this is where he wants to get everything back on track. So it's like I could probably put out a tweet saying like, hey, this is what's going on and all that. Join this Discord server and let's try our best to do what we got to do in order to make it a reality and all that sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm completely in on this.
The thing about it is, though, I ain't trying to rush everything opening the Discord. The
Oh,
new
Bullet.
people.
Hey.
The goal is to put in the veterans first and get everything set up with the veterans so they can be ready for whenever the first string of new people come. But I want to have the veterans all set up, and then we can start bringing in people. That way, we don't screw up. You know what I mean? I don't want to do this halfway. I want to do this to be able to help everybody I possibly can. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I want to make y'all. No, I don't want y'all to look bad. I want y'all to be fully prepared for everything. That's the reason why I tell people when you feud with somebody, do your homework. Do your homework about it. Study who you're facing. It's important who you're facing. If I ever feud with Cody, I have to pay attention to what he is, because I don't want to be sitting here like a dumbass cutting a promo like I don't know who he is.
Pretty much.
And look at this little freaking blue-haired nerd boy. What the fuck are you doing? Who dressed you this morning?
What you talking to? Are you talking to me? You life-size cigarette.
I heard that before. Who said that?
It was my sidecar, Robin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much I was the one that came up with it.
I didn't know that was you first. I remember saying, really?
One of these days, when Kyle gets on commentary, I just want him to say one thing during a Cheryl match, and it's gonna be fucking fantastic.
It's funny
Get out the dollars.
What?
Get out the dollars.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make sure you order McDonald's from DoorDash beforehand.
No. We're not gonna go through with that again.
Yeah. Y'all can take anything from this interview. Don't take it serious. Most of it, we can just joking around, bullshit. It's late at night. It's like 1:00 where I live, man.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to get on here and just
For me.
talk. I wanted to talk about this instead of texting, because that's what I wrote the other day. It gave you a little bit of info, but it didn't really did, because Twitter is freaking impossible. If we can type something, you got to keep sending and make another one and send again. Because I type a lot. And I wanted to get on here and actually have a conversation with somebody, or with y'all too, because y'all are doing this for the same reason I'm doing it. Y'all want to create something, and actually are in it for the right reasons, and that's the reason why I like y'all, because y'all are in the same reason I am. We all in this together. We ain't in it for ourselves. In other words, and that's why new people who probably ain't even called yet, they're probably either seeing this later on or never really watched it. And if that's the case, then fuck you too. You heard me. Yeah. I think I'm trying to figure out if I'm forgetting anything. Y'all got any questions that you want me to ask, or you got anything else to say? Cause I'm running a blank right now.
For the show, I just want to know, for us to plan this whole thing, there are so many people that try and be the next big show, saying that they're going to be better than this show and that show. I just hope to look forward in this and just be different from everyone else, to like like what Rom said in the beginning, where he was like bringing FAM back. He wants people to like join the community and bring shows that could be better, but in their own image. And this is what I want to be in our own image, because if we're doing this legitly, then me, Derek, and Z have a chance to bring the one pay-per-view that we have been wanting to bring for the last 2 years. We were trying to originally make a show or a pay-per-view called Full House. We were trying to make a show called Full House where we had all of our guys and people from outside of Call, like Maxwell Verdi, other people from FAM, and people from other feds like Lance Romance, Cyanide, freaking other people that I can't name off the top of my head. But we had people coming in eventually, and we had so many people listed off for it, but we never got it off the ground. And if we can do this, then we can have a legit show of us doing this, having Glitch Fest, Full House, Hellfire, Full Metal Mayhem, Showdown at the Shore, Winterfest, and even Mosh Pit Battle Royale. All of these pay-per-views with this brand that we can make all of our shows go into one and make something that we have wanted to do for so long, just to make a difference. Because we have all made our characters, our storylines, these matches that have been top tier that you really wish you could do in either regular E-Fed or story mode, and it just makes it better and better when you do it yourself.
Yeah. The difference between what I'm planning and what we're gonna be doing, and the difference between us and other people, is they ain't doing the same thing. This whole thing has never been done before. I researched it, and the mistakes of like mega events and stuff like that, ego. You know what I mean? Everybody got ego involved in that. You know, because it's a big mega event. They want to get in this spot and this spot. I'm making a valid point. If you're gonna be a part of this, your ego's getting checked at the door. You know, it ain't about one person. You know, we ain't gonna have that. You know, we all in this together, and I don't care if I was like the best thing ever. You know, it don't matter when it is. You know, I ain't no better than anybody else. You know, we all in level playing field here, cause we all learning together. You know, trying to get better. I'm never imperfect. I'm far from perfect. I like to learn, try to get better from everybody else. You know, there's always something you can learn from somebody just by listening to them. Like I can listen to you, Coda, and you come up with all these crazy sayings. And it clicks in my head what I can say. You know, just to be even more oddball, like the whole macaroni head thing. You know, so yeah, it's an interesting thing you can learn from people and be like, at least I'm not the weirdest motherfucker in the world. At least there's somebody like Coda or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. But yeah. I hope everybody really takes a chance on this. As I said, we ain't gonna do this right away. We ain't gonna rush it because I don't want to rush it because that's when everything's messed up. And I feel like something's been telling me in my gut that this is my only chance.
Hey.
Huh?
Don't pull a 2K.
Oh, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
This is my. I feel like something told me this is my only chance to pull this off, and I ain't gonna screw that up because I feel like this time I got more control over everything. You know, because I got actual people who know how to promote. You know, that you got y'all. You know, and we all in this for the right reasons. We ain't in it for ourselves. And everybody that is, we know who to trust and who not to trust when it comes to that. I would think. So if you come to us with a question or a problem or something like that, you can trust us fully. We ain't gonna go and say, "Ha ha, you listen to this loser." You know, This dude sucks, man. Why are we helping this dude? We ain't like that. We're gladly to help you. I was far from good when I first started. I was looking horrible. I had a bad mic. I was cracking. It was horrible, man. I was a piece of work back then.
Right. And I think that's how we all start off in a sort of way. It's like we're all going to start off with shitty sorts of microphones. We're going to have shitty computers. We're probably going to have shitty consoles for all we know. And it's like with Ka, you can just gradually just kind of make your way up towards and all that sort of stuff, because it's like in COD, it's like they're not going to expect top quality out of you. Like all they would really want out of you is just to make something that is just, like entertaining for the people to see and all that sort of stuff. And that's what's good about this community at times. It's like you got the people out in the YouTube community that are just all like, oh yeah, we want like 1440p, 120 FPS. You need the crispiest mic so we can hear all the little ASMR breaths coming out of your mouth and all that sort of stuff. And I'm just all like, can I just please just go just do what I got? Just do what I got. Wait, what?
Can I be fucking human?
Yeah, can I be fucking human? Like,
No,
can I
no,
go
you
without?
can't be human. Fuck that. You
Wait,
can't be
what?
human. You allowed to be perfect. You gotta be perfect, man.
Oh my fucking! That's basically on anything. Like how that's basically how anybody would.
This is called by woman's standards. We can't be perfect. That'd be said.
Oh yeah, it's like we shouldn't have to be like exactly perfect. Being like human or being like just someone that just wants to do their hobby and all that sorts of stuff. It's just all like we can't always be perfect and all that, so just
work with us.
Okay. Y'all stopped pretty fast on that. I was listening and y'all just automatically just went quiet on me. And it's like, what the?
well.
Y'all did it at the same time. It's like y'all got the same brain or something.
Great minds think alike. If you've been hanging out with the same people for a long time, you have the same opinions on a lot of things, and you know when to just it's over.
Yeah. But I kind of went frustrating a lot last few years since I started. I still hang out with some of them. It's like the owner of WVF. He's still around, kinda, but he's in the depression right now, so he ain't getting on. So I'm trying to get him to come and meet everybody. You know what I mean? But he don't like meeting new people, and I'm just telling him, hey, you be all right. As long as I got your back. You ain't got to worry about these. These people ain't gonna bite you. He's a good dude, but he just, I don't know. He's just in a bad spot right now. And it's what it is. He'll get out of it eventually, and we will rise and do what we need to do here, and the fans will become. Y'all guys will become call superstars one day if y'all want to. Either that or y'all go to a different person to get advice and suck.
Yeah.
That's pretty messed up. I'm sorry. But it's real because some people ain't got the right intentions. I will say that. I will be honest with y'all. People ain't got the right intentions. They will use you. And I ain't saying that just because be like, hey, make y'all come to my side. And they're saying that because that's the reason why I'm doing this, is because people will, I don't know, try to make their own agenda. That's the reason why Carl has gotten this bad. It had become a me thing because everybody stopped listening to the right people and listening to the people who was out for themselves, basically. And it's gradually got worse and worse. And it happens so fast that you won't recognize it when it happens. And that's speaking from experience. I've seen it when it changed. I was there. But yeah, let's see. Vince,
Yes.
tell everybody your call's name and your channel name, and let's see how much you want to kill Coda right now. 1 to 5.
Okay. Since when does this become a murder? Like, how much should we fantasize on killing Coda here?
Anyways, might as well.
Sorry.
On a scale of 1 to 5, this man has taken my dream of becoming the dual champion and the double crown champion. This man is cotton candy hair into the Mountain Dew fetish. I'd say a solid 8.5 on 1 to beat his ass.
I beat him, and then I would cut his hair off and then sell it to somebody. I sell it to one of the fans. There you go.
The
If you're
state
gonna
fair.
sell my hair to somebody, you should probably do it on Craigslist, not on eBay. It's the worst idea you could do. Craigslist, it's got a lot of creeps out there, so you could just sell it to the creepiest of the creeps, and then that's basically how you do it.
I'm just gonna sell it to Matt.
$20 if List actually buys it.
I don't think Matt would even want to buy it.
List buys it, not
Maybe
Matt.
Aaliyah Black, but who knows?
Matt, if you've been listening to this whole thing, you will come on here and talk with us one day. I tried to get you on here tonight, but your ass was somewhere else. You asked these guys.
God damn it, Matt.
Shut up.
For once, it's not Coda.
Somehow, some way, some whatever.
Yeah. We're at an hour 16 right now. Coda, you can plug your stuff right now and tell everybody, bye, and that you'll see them soon, or you won't. I don't know if I probably might fire you after this. I ain't for sure.
Wait, what? Plug my stuff or get fired? Okay. I'm just gonna light a match, set myself on fire. Yay! I don't got anything to plug.
That can be taken several ways.
Yeah. How much of a
And
professional
leave it to Vince Masters for thinking of something messed up.
That's the Kyle in me.
Good Lord, man. Such a professional podcast, and y'all done ruined it. You ruined the smoke room. It's supposed to be a legit thing, man.
And that's what happens when you meet Kota Amora. I make anything professional into
We know.
We were
a
talking about
dumpster diving contest.
We talked about how we messed up. We talked about a DDT turning into a DVD. We talked about naming people the complete opposites. We've talked about how much we have joked around and how a lot of people on this on the call scene can be a joke. This is just us being us.
Yeah, bullshit around. It's like late, and I just wanted to. I need an episode out. To be honest with y'all, I ain't did an episode 4 days. And my competitions, I ain't saying nothing bad about them, not because I know one of the other interviewers personally, and I ain't saying nothing about them. But I gotta have episodes out. They got a call that they do too. I don't. They got this. I ain't got no excuse to be behind. I have to step up my game and put out something interesting. But this is whenever we gonna step it up. And if you got any questions in the comments or on Twitter, message us, and we will discuss this even further and get you on the smoke room, and you can bullshit around with us too and make Coda in his hair.
No.
We already made fun of Coda. There's no point in arguing. Anyway, check out our Discord. Link will be in the description down below.
No, not yet.
I'm gonna wear a hairnet every single night because of you.
You will. We will sell that too.
Don't sell the hairnet.
We'll sell your soul, your hair, your hairnet, your Mountain Dew stash, your contacts.
That's all of it.
Okay, good. They didn't mention the weed. Wait, what?
Oh no, Matt's already stole that.
Okay, yeah, guys. Okay,
You
with that said,
oh, because he
this
was
is
asleep. Oh no, he was stealing.
this is Smokey, and this is Vince, and this is Coda with his hairnet. We're the smoke room, and the chaos is ended finally at 1 hour and 25 minutes, folks. Peace out.